taking the marble from the mountain and bringing to our studio. We have this incredible chance and luck to have found this workshop. Michelangelo came here to Seravezza to work, and he was also architect, painter and sculptor, and we are continuing this kind of tradition. And he understands that marble is not coming from the shop, marble is coming from the mountain.
And when I first went to quarry, I was very, very scared. It was a very rough road going up to the marble, and see this quarry where people were taking out some blocks, huge blocks of marble.
This is why it's very connected with nature, because you have to be like an alpinist, a climber, to go in the quarry to find a marble and bring it down. And in the studio, the marble was coming directly from the quarry, passing in the studio, and was sent by sea to everywhere in the world.
Yes.
So we are part of this incredible adventure of the journey of the marble, from the nature to the sculpture, passing through workshops and through artists, artisans, and take different kind of technology.
There has to be a love or passion working in marble. It's not like you could stay in the studio and listen to music and create. When we create, it's sometimes very noisy and physically heavy, but the collaboration with the assistant, or even using the instruments correctly, not abusing the marble or abusing the instruments that we use. We have this very friendly collaboration. We want to give life to the marble and not to kill it. The passage of the marble block from the mountain to the factory, to our studio, to the assistants and our hands and finishing. It's a passage also, a journey for the marble to change into sculpture or art piece, if you like to call it, that speaks something and that it's alive.
The journey is also through all this contemporary and modern art and contemporary art. It's a continuity between Etruscan art, because the Etruscan were already here, and now contemporary artists passing through Middle Age, Renaissance, and modern art, and now this journey continues with the marble, because people say at a certain time that marble was not a contemporary material.
Exactly.
But we say that the contemporary is the mind, is the idea. After you can work with steel is millions of years old, stone is millions of years old, and all the materials that we use are from the earth, so they are all coming from the history of the earth. After it's the spirit and the idea of the man, of the artist, that turned this material into contemporary art.
Exactly. And we now use maybe over 20 years, almost 30 years, we use technology to help us rough out the marble. And now we're trying to use technology to understand where carving can go.
But it's still continuity also, this journey.
Yes.
Because when we discover the pneumatic hammer, remember pneumatic hammer, oh, that was wow, fantastic. With this we can do a new thing, and we discover also new texture, new way of carving with the pneumatic. And after arrived the diamond disc, With diamond disc, we make other sculpture. All the form of the sculpture changed because of the use of the diamond disc. And now we use computer and CNC machine and robot and all this kind of thing. And also the possibility of creating adapted to this technology. Of course, we do different sculpture because we have also different tools. All these technology are tools. Before we start with the hands because modeling is the tools are the hand, and after we use a chisel and hammer and a pneumatic hammer and grinder and many other things. But all this is
still
connected by the brain and the concept and the ideas that are coming through. Sculpture is a journey because each sculpture, the marble is extracted from the mountain, and in each work that we do, we transform the nature into a sculpture. So the title of the exhibition, A Journey from Nature to Sculpture, is our life, but it's also what is happening in each sculpture that we do.